Good morning, everybody. It's Jay the Haitian Mogul here. I am out doing Lyft. Best times I realized to do my videos is when I'm like having a break during Lyft, either going home or in the middle of rides. So today I want to talk to you guys about visualizing your dreams into reality. And if you study law of attraction or meditate or just understanding what it means to be one with yourself, especially in the spiritual realm, you'll have an idea of what it is that I'm actually talking about. If you don't study any of those things, that's okay. First of all, it's never too late to start. You'll be surprised at how much change and positivity comes into your life when you start changing up different things and methods that you might already do. So I'm listening to Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins' wife, and she's talking about visualizing your dreams. And it made me thinking about a lot of conversations that I've had. One in particular, I actually spoke to this YouTuber when I went to the real estate event this past weekend, actually. And it's one of those things that you never really think about until it happens, right? So I'm sitting down at this event. I ended up showing up like a few minutes late on the first day, and I ended up sitting all the way in the back. So I'm like a couple rows from the very back. So I'm back there, and this girl comes and sits right next to me. So they're just filling up the seats or whatever. So they get into like a point towards the middle of the class. You get like a first break, second break. So I'm not really saying anything because I'm trying to focus on the class, which is what everybody's doing for the most part. But of course, during the middle of the breaks, that's when everybody starts interacting with each other. So that's when I find out that she's a YouTuber and she studies law of attraction. She loves Tony Robbins, and we had both went to the Get Motivated event. So it's a lot of different things that I'm looking like, wow. Of course, keep in mind, a lot of people who actually were in that class, most of them came from the Get Motivated event. But it's not very many that study the same thing. You know what I mean? So she does fitness as well as talk about motivation on her channel. But the crazy thing about it is the way that she was able to get really set off with YouTube was by doing one of those challenges that you see people do on videos and shit. That's how her channel took off. But not to discredit which the actual law of attraction method that was used, which is her visualizing her getting all her subscribers. Now, you guys know I'm on YouTube. Been on YouTube for a couple of years now. And when I started, I was doing more Club of America. I still, actually, funny thing is, I still do it today. I get people to ask me about it all the time. But it's more passive. So now, I'm just focusing more on law of attraction, motivation, right? As well as trying to incorporate more fitness into it. So that's what along the lines of what she was doing. So she told me how she got her first 20,000 subscribers was her visualizing it, you know? And I've heard this all the time. Like, you'll see people make a post on Facebook where they'll have a check written out, pre-written out, by the way, and they haven't been able to cash it yet. But then something happens, and that check that they had written out, it comes into actualization. This is the same thing with her and her subscribers. She just kept speaking into existence that she's going to have 20,000 subscribers in this amount of time, and just kept doing that. Everybody that asked her about it, she just kept telling them. And was visualizing it. Already was acting as if she had 20,000 subscribers. And lo and behold, like when I last looked, she had like over 200,000 subscribers. So that alone made me think, like, I've heard people talk about this method a lot, and I know I've actually just now starting to really do more of it, because of course I was able to visualize myself in different aspects, but not more so physical things in that aspect. So what I thought to myself, was like, well, look, you know, this is something that I have a lot of things I want to do in life. You know, and I've very few people actually know my full list of goals that I want to achieve. But there's a lot of things that involve monetary value, obviously, because I want to be able to have the financial means to do it and the financial freedom to do what it is that I want to do and be able to still make money. So I have started, like I said, I've been starting doing that. And also, if you haven't thought about it, that you should do it as well, because in actuality it does help. And what it's doing is preparing your mind for when you do get it. Because, you know, a lot of times we say we'll be happier when we get X amount of money, we'll be happier when we get a better job, and a lot of times even when you get that better job or the more money, you're still the same miserable person. So when you already prepare yourself in the current situation that you're in and start acting as if you already have what it is that you want, it starts coming to you. Like, you will continue to attract it, and just never know what could actually happen from that. So in my opinion, especially if you've been doing a certain method, like you've been frustrated, complaining all the time, and things don't seem like they're going your way, try this method. It's more positive. It keeps your mind at ease. It puts you in a better, happier state, and that way you can actually emit what you're trying to get back to you. You might not be rich right now, but think like a rich person, and the richness will come to you. So that's what I actually got from what Mel was talking about, what the conversation that I got from the other YouTuber, and learning about different ways about how you can reach your goals by doing the simple things. Like, this is basically a mindset. You know, if you don't use that mind, it's going to deteriorate over time. So I like to keep improving on whatever it is that I know now, so that way I can do better in the future and help those who need that extra help as well. Because at the end of the day, I always say we can't do this by ourselves. So take that, use it, try it out. If you have tried it before, let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, check out my YouTube channel. I'll post more videos coming up, especially while I'm doing Lyft. And I hope you guys have a great day. All right, y'all, see y'all later.